All righty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, greetings. Let me see if I remember how to do all this. Hi, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Twitch Play City of Mist, the game where you guys take control of our character Charlie as they go through an adventure in what is colloquially known as the City, on an epic superhero-styled adventure of a modern fantasy, a world where mythos, legends, and myths give powers to ordinary people, and you get to be one of these ordinary people with great and powerful abilities. So yeah, welcome in, guys. Hi. Now we'll go over how to play and all the usual juff in a little bit, but it's been a while, so I wanted to catch up and say hi to everyone. First of all, always make sure to take care of yourself. I'm taking care of myself today, but enjoying my world's most Michaeliest GM mug filled with hot chocolate because it is cold as hell here in Australia. So yes, enjoying myself, taking care of myself, doing all the things. So thank you for asking. I hope that you guys are enjoying your morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it happens to be. Yeah, we've had a couple of weeks we've had to miss out on City of Mist, which is a DAG merch announcement. Yes, DAG merch announcement. No. Actually, there is some DAG merch announcement, I guess. I mean, I could make a little announcement. It's a teeny announcement merch. I'm going to be going to PAX later on this year. Later on this next month. Next month. That's how close this is. Like, I mean, we're at the really in September already. Let's be honest here. And yeah, so if you are going to PAX Australia this year and come and check me out, I'll have a very limited supply of some handmade little things there that was made by my partner. So there you go. I won't have enough for everyone, obviously. But there you go. That's what I've got with me. I'm gonna give it to some people, and they're gonna enjoy it. It's a little DAG merch. But yeah, that's it. I don't have merch yet. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, what else? We started our new series, so that's been really exciting. The Flight of the Northwest. If you haven't checked it out, go check us out on YouTube. YouTube at Dead Aussie Gamer Live. You can see the raw VOD there. The videos will also be released on R4I Roll for Initiative YouTube channel as well. It was great. It was a lot of fun. We were playing Spelljammer, so that was really cool. We also had we had Dread's, I can't believe I'm doing it now. We had Dread's fundraiser last week, which was amazing. They raised an enormous amount for charity, which was great. And we got to fight Vecna. So if you want to go check out the Vecna fight from last week, go check out the Dreaded GM's channel, because it's up there, and you know, there you go. So yeah, lots of cool stuff's been happening. But of course, I've missed you guys. I've missed coming out and hanging out with the peeps who are here for Twitch plays, because this is probably my most interactive series that I've got on my roster. So it's good to be able to chat with you guys and catch up and do things while we play. So yeah, there you go. Starlight was so much fun. Yes, it was. I see so many wonderful people and wonderful names in chat. So yeah, let's not tarry too much, guys. So before we kick off, we're going to take a quick moment to thank, of course, none other than our sponsors, the guys who help keep the lights on and make sure that we get to do stuff. Let's see, there we go. Is that better? That's a little bit better. All right, boom. Sponsors for today's show are, of course, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks you will see throughout the game, Sirenscape for the beautiful sounds, and of course, we are playing on Foundry VTT for City of Mist, enjoying, of course, all of the benefits of our awesome City of Mist character sheets that they've got available there. So yeah, there you go. And of course, our biggest sponsor, you guys in the audience. Thank you for being here. Thank you for donating your time. If you want to interact with the City of Mist game, in addition to the rolls that you guys get to make and the decisions we'll have along the way, there are a number of donations that you can give to the chat to help out Charlie and Kiki on their quest. We do have some channel point rewards, but they're more suited for like D&D and stuff. But you know, I mean, hey, if you want to buy them and we'll work something out, we'll work something out. What else? Am I forgetting something? Oh, yes, that's right. We are in the middle of a sub-a-thon, I guess. Sub-a-thon? Sub whatever. We're doing a sub-stream thing. So I've been to every single one of my streams. Guys, here's the ticket, right? I am currently in the process of making some big changes to the Dead Aussie Gamer channel, so my subs have kind of dropped off. So we're going to be adding in some incentives to get those subs nice back up. So for every gifted sub we get, it is going to go into a kitty. It's going to go into a kitty. And if that kitty is filled, this is a special thing for this game. I will be doing a Dead Aussie Gamer Reads. I'm going to be reading not just any book. This is why it's actually going to cost a little bit. It is actually going to be the very first fantasy novel I ever read. It is one of my favorite young adult books growing up. This was my version of Harry Potter, my awakening to fantasy as a genre. And I'm going to read it. So if you guys want to see that, there is, of course, the sub goal that we're working towards for that. So yeah, do feel free to, of course, help us out. Or again, donations as well. I mean, like, you know what? Screw it. I'll say that if we can actually afford the book straight up with donations, I'll just buy it with you guys. But subs, I don't know. This is the thing. Also, thank you, Schooly Eye, for the $5 tip, and Corba. Let us give our character some power tokens. Right, quick and in a hurry. There we go. 2 power tokens straight out the gate. Nice. What is the title? The title is a secret, but I will tell you the author. The author's name is Emily Rodder, and she also did a very famous series called Deltora Quest. Now, I'm not going to be reading Deltora Quest, but I'm going to be reading another one of her slightly lesser-known novels, which I quite enjoyed. So yes, if you can figure it out, then yes, but shh, keep it quiet, because we're going to make a big deal of it. All right. Yeah, let's talk about City of Mist. Where are we? What do we do? Okay, guys, so City of Mist, if you've not been here before, if you've not seen how this works, basically you've taken on the role of Charlie. This is Charlie. Charlie is a non-binary guitar player who is part of a band known as the Pigeon Wranglers. They are the lead guitarist, and they've been given the powers of Nikolai Tesla, the ability to express themselves through electricity and unlimited electrical power. Down below me, you can see a number of the traits that make up Charlie, from the powers of electricity, as I mentioned before, to their personality as a troublemaker, to their talents and training as a lead guitarist, and of course, their struggle growing up in the slums. Now, Charlie has been on a quest to try and find out who had car-bombed her drummer. That's right. Charlie has a group of friends that they have a band with. I'm getting better. It's been a while, so I mean, so there's Charlie, there's Sonia, there's Reese, and there's Ilya. Now, Sonia and Ilya were thankfully safe, but unfortunately, Reese, our drummer, was caught in a car bombing and unfortunately has been hospitalized. Now, do I have Charlie locked up here somewhere? No, I don't. I do not. Oh, no, here we go. There he is. So that is Reese. So Reese was in a car bombing. He's currently in a hospital, and we're trying to uncover who did it and why. That's kind of our main goal. Now, we've done a bunch of stuff over the last few episodes. There's only been 4 episodes prior to this, but if you want to see the recap, our dear friends over on Discord have made a valiant, and I mean valiant, effort to do breakdowns of previous games and the like. So if you want to come and check out, boom, there it is. If you want to check out the City of Mist breakdown from start to finish, consider, checking out the Discord. But for last week, now, our heroes had basically been told that they have been, that the Yakuza and the members of the Triads have not been involved in the explosion that took out Reese, nor was the bomber who was hired to actually make the bomb. But what the bomber was able to tell Charlie and Kiki was that the person who had hired him had come from Old Town, a town of rich and wealthy members of the city who live in cloistered, sort of community estates. Now, what these hoity-toity rich people want with someone like Reese is still up in the air, but tracks have been made and people have been searched for. And last session, we went to a candy store in which both Kiki and Charlie battled with a gargoyle who was unfortunately very resistant to electric attacks, and managed to find out a little bit more information. The symbol or the seal of the house that we're looking for is one of the Dumont family, which of course is one of the more prominent families within this area. It is with it was the candy store owner, the gingerbread man. No, the candy store owner wasn't. He was just a guy. He was just a dude. But yeah, so thanks to your investigation, you've found yourselves looking for the Dumont estate. And that is where we're picking up. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have anything like that, let me know. We'll, of course, answer them as best we can. But without any further ado. All right. The scene once again returns. Charlie and Kiki are walking through the narrow streets of Old Town. As mentioned, the mist here is a lot thinner. Strangenesses and almost a supernatural vibe seem to still linger in this air stronger than it does in the main city. Yes, you can look at your inventory. There it is there. For those of you who want to know, we have $100 cash, guitar, a phone, toolbox, some power, a power bank with electricity in it, some candy, a wind-up flashlight, fireproof blanket, some grenades, Flint's contacts, and a gas mask. There you go. Alright. Now, hearing the sound of the old bell nearby sends an ominous tone throughout the streets. It is the middle of the day, and people have now settled into work and the like. Only a few small cafes seem to have any people that are walking around. Even though it's the middle of the day, a thick cloud hangs in the air, almost looking like it's about to rain. Kiki seems uneasy as you begin to head towards the manor estates. Charlie? Yeah, Kiki, what's up? Kiki not sure. Kiki feel strange here. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, you think that with all the work that's going on, you know, this place would look a lot nicer. Kind of looks like someone tore a page out of a history book and threw it in here. No, that's not what Kiki mean. There, something here. Something make Kiki feel unwell. You hear this gurgling sound coming from Kiki's stomach. It's probably nothing. Look, how about we get some tucker in you, eh? I mean, you can't have breakfast candy and call it a day. Look, right there. There's a small shop. Let's grab ourselves a brekkie roll, eh? You make your way over to a small side cart. And sure enough, there's this guy who's like selling like these kind of cheese toasties kind of thing, some bacon, eggs, and the like. You've plenty of money to pay for it. It'll only cost you about $14. So let's take that out as Charlie pays the man. All right. Now, as Charlie and Kiki begin to eat their breakfast, something catches your eye. We're gonna go into a investigation check to start us off. So, investigation. For this game, everything is a 2d6 roll. We add any relevant markers, which you can see on the sheet down there, and based on the DC, we achieve success or failure. If you get a 6 or less, we fail. 7 to 9, we succeed, but with maybe some caveats. 10 or higher, we critically succeed. So I need everyone to type in, as Corbo has, exclamation 2d6 as we try to investigate what that sensation of being watched is. All right, let's do it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Q. Keep those numbers going. All right. Coolios, without any further ado, let's have a roll and see what we get. All right, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Schoolie with a 10. Very nice. Now we're going to add in Born Criminal to help us out with this. And, yeah, so we'll add a +1, which will take us to an 11. That is a critical success. So, with a critical success, out of the corner of your eye, you notice that there's a mouse. A tiny rat seems to be eyeballing you. Oi, shut off. This is my sandwich. The rat continues to look at you. Alright, what do you want to do? As this mouse is giving you the stink eye. What do you reckon? Should we give him some food? Toss him a small piece? Give it a little piece? Looks like a rat. Definitely looks like a rat. Played a little tune. You can pull out a guitar and play a little. There is a rat, yes. Okay. Alright. Cool. You, Charlie tears off a little piece and throws it down to the rat. It scurries over, bouncing as it moves, reaching up and then grabbing the small piece of bread and cheese. It places it to its lips and sort of... And as it eats it, it looks back in Charlie's direction. The rat then looks up and says, "Oi, thanks for that, love." You are taken aback as the rat speaks to you. "Yeah, we're starving. We're just wondering, trying to get some breakfast for myself." Well, you're welcome there, Mr. Yeah, just call me, well, actually, if you're not from around here, best you not know my name. All right, well, thanks for the tucker, but I'm gonna be heading off. And you watch as the rat starts to move away. Charlie then reaches up. Oi, wait, you, come back here. Charlie takes the sandwich and starts to make pursuit after the small mouse. After the rat. As Kiki then quickly also stands up and takes the sandwich and chases after. Pardon me. You make your way down into a small alley. Alright. Turning the corner, you find yourself near a dumpster where the rat has managed to sort of sneak into a kind of like this the back of these like kind of shops, like, you know, you can see that there's large piles of garbage and dumpsters and the like. Oi, you, rat person. The rat stops and turns at you. Yeah, all right, rat person. Let's go with that. What you following me for? Look, truth is, we're not from around here, right? We're from the city. Oh, what? You? What, with your hair and your clearly high-fashion outfits aren't from the old town? Nah, pull the other one. You look like you're a real debutante. Hey, enough of your cheek, okay? Now listen, I don't suppose you're looking for any work around here. Work? You know I'm a rat, right? Yeah, a rat who can bloody talk, okay? And all I need you to do is talk. Or better yet, you can start to sing. The rat strokes its chin, looks around. It depends. What's in it for me? You reach into your pocket, and you can see your belongings. Now, we're going to get everyone to make a convince check to try and convince the rat to help us out. We have a little bit of chocolate. We do have a half-eaten... I mean, I'd say we've eaten the sandwich by now. So we've only got really some chocolate. That's about it. More food. We can offer more food. Alright, exclamation 2d6. right. Alright, some pretty good and a pretty abysmal rolls there. Let's see what we get. Alright, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a 5. Alright. It is clearly a Skaven. Yes, it is clearly Skaven. Hey, Astralis, how you doing? Alright, so we're out of 5, which is still a failure. So let's see what we can... let's see how we can boost this. Be tough to be kind. We can probably add that one in, which is still a failure. Community family. Let's throw that in there. Let's say that somewhere along the line, Charlie's been nice to rats before, you know, like a sense of familiarity. Like, you know, maybe you didn't have a pet rat, but like, you know, you'd always like, you know, if you'd see a rat and it looked hungry, you kind of fed it a little bit, stuff like that. Candy bonus. Yeah, we can also give a candy bonus. So that'll put us at 8. All right. Look, I can't give you much, all right? But maybe we can help each other out. If not now, then maybe later down the road. Yeah, all right, copper. You look like you're someone who's good and he's on their word, his word, their word. Yeah. What you need? Look, we're trying to find some information, okay, about the Demonts. The Demonts? Oh, yeah, nah. Look, clean as a whistle, but honestly, the trashiest place around here. They think they're all high and mighty and all that, but nah, there's something off about them sort. Yeah, no, we're trying to find a way to get in, okay? Trying to get into the estates. Oh, I see how it is. Yeah, I can help you with that. There's an old fishery that's not near the docks. And every day they bring fresh shipments of fresh fish through. About 20-30 minutes from now. You wait and you time yourself right. I reckon you could make your way in. I mean, no one really pays much attention to the servants' entrance, eh? It's just around back. Do they have any dogs? Anything that might cause us a bit of trouble? Dogs? Nah, dogs hate them. Yeah, in fact, most animals hate them. What do you mean? Well, you ever notice how crows and other birds seem to find themselves attracted to magical creatures? Yeah, I can't say I have. Well, the Demonts are kind of like the opposite. It's like a bad smell what lingers in the air. Like someone knows that a lot of animals, well, they don't come back from the Demont estate. So even the rats steer clear. Kiki looks worried. You kind of get the impression that this is the bad feeling Kiki was getting. The closer you were getting to the Demonts, the stronger that scent of, like, death seemed to linger. The rat turns, grabs the last bit of, like, candy, and then runs away. And she says, Kiki says, you little rat. The rat stops and says, yeah, what? What name? What is your name? Kiki want know. It's Hamlin. Hamlin. How come only one rat? Kiki, come here. No see many rats. The rat kind of looks forlorn and scurries away without any words. Come on there, Kiki. Alright, we've got a way in. Now, we have a number of options before us. How do we want to break in to the Demont estate? If we want to break in. We're going to throw out a poll just to have you guys make your decision here. Alright. Do we enter through the front. Ambush the fish van. Sneak onto the fish van. Find another route. Alright. 2 minutes on the pole. Starting now. Find the fish carrying servants. Take their place. Yeah, that you could ambush them. Alright, lots of people wanting to sneak onto the fish van. Okay. Okay. Okay, doesn't look like we're going to have much competition against that, so let's head for the van. Both Charlie and Kiki make their way towards the servants' entrance where the tiny rat had directed you. It's only about a 10-minute wait by the time you get there, and you can see the van approaching. Now, here's a very important choice as well, and we're just going to go with write in chat 1 or 2. 1, we don't take Kiki. 2, we take Kiki. So as we try to sneak in, what do we want to do? Take Kiki or leave Kiki behind? Now Kiki is a lot bigger and isn't really suited for sneaking, but what do you guys want to do? Now Kiki's not going to take offense to it, by the way, just FYI. She'll definitely stay guard and be ready, you know, in case things. But let me know what you think. If we're gonna leave Kiki behind, then we should have some. Then we should give her some sort of instruction before. Good idea. What instruction would? What instruction would you give, Colbo? Leave Kiki. Leave Kiki. Okay, so we've got 2 for leave Kiki. It is a tough call. She could be useful if stuff turns sour. It's very true. Alright, if you come in, if you hear a commotion, come in and save our asses. Alright. Wait for my signal to break in. Alright. So that is 3 to leave her behind and 2 to take her in. Alright. Unless there's another couple of votes, that's the way we're going to go with. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. Without taking Kiki. Right, listen, Keeks. Now, this is going to require us to be, you know, a little quieter. What I need you to do is, you reckon you can wait here? And you hear some sort of commotion, window breaking or anything, right? You reckon you can bust in and help us out? Yeah, Kiki can do that. Kiki nods and sort of looks. Shh. Kiki, see van coming. You hear the sound of the van pulling up. Alright. No now or never. See you on the other side, eh? You careful, Charlie. Charlie ducks down low. Alright. Everyone, 2d6 as we try to sneak onto the van. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Cast your rolls, ladies and gentlemen. 6. Alright. It's a 1. Laura Bones with a 10. It was a critical success. All right. Terrifying roll table. It is. It was really. All right. So, as you begin to make your way, you keep low, and the van stops at the gates. You see them buzzing in as the gate suddenly opens. And as you run to the back of the van while it's stopped, you get up onto the little landing that's behind there. The van drives in and the gate closes. It seems as though everything is automated, which is very lucky. As it begins to make its way down towards the kind of unloading and kitchen area, Charlie rolls out and begins to approach the house, staying off the actual road and looking around to try and find a window or another entrance. You see a lattice of vines that rise up from the backyard. It seems to be against a wooden frame and leads to the second story, at the top of which there is an open window. You can also see the servants' entrance. Several people begin to unpack the fish van, and you hear the sounds of an Italian man screaming. No, I'm not screaming in Italian, but you know, pretend I am. As this person is saying, "What are you doing? Be careful! This is the freshest catch of the day. The masters will be most displeased if you ruin the product when it comes straight off, stupido." As they barks orders and people begin to offload. Around the front, you can see rather a massive entrance with steps leading up to these very, very ornate-looking double doors with 2 large knockers that appear to kind of almost be like kind of the gargoyle faces. There is also another door, which you think is a door to the garden, which if you go around, you'll obviously see there's like a quite expansive backyard with like a hedge maze and what looks to be a large French-styled sitting garden with a gazebo in the center and lots of flowers growing around it as well. So you can enter the house either from the upstairs window, the front door, the servant quarters, or the garden entrance. So those are our options here. You think that the culprit, the person who bought the bombs for the car bombing, is here. A lady, yeah. And you're here to get revenge. Well, once we decide where we want to go, we can look at the chef was, but the people transporting the fish weren't. All right, there we go. Boom. There are no animals here. No, there are not. Blend in with them at the servants' entrance. Okay, that's a good choice. Alright, we got 3 people talking about the servants' entrance. Alright. Let's make another sneak check then. Garden scans window to see a person will likely spot them. As you look around, Charlie tries to see some of the sitting windows. It doesn't appear to be many people paying attention. There's a handful of house staff, each of which wearing kind of black attire, as they kind of, do the morning routines. They're dusting, they're cleaning, they're sweeping, that kind of stuff. But no one seems to be, kind of watchful. There also don't seem to be any guards, per se. The animals hate them and they eat lots of fish. Sauce! Sauce as hell! right. Looks like we're going into the servants' entrance and trying to blend in. All right. Charlie begins to make their way towards the back where the truck is offloading. After the yelling at from the chef, who returns back inside, the workers begin to unload the various large crates of fish. There are about 12 crates, so some of the house staff is working as well. There's a total of 4 people here now offloading. We're gonna make a sneak check to see if you can simply join in. Waiting for them to start a bit of a rhythm. You know, they obviously don't know each other. It's not like they're super familiar. So let's make another sneak check, please. Exclamation 2d6. Alright, some pretty good ones there. I wonder how long our luck can hold out. Do they eat lots of fish because it's Lent? Could be. Could be. Alright, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4 Cobra with a 9. Critical hit. Nice. Alright, I'm also going to add in Born Criminal, because I feel like, you know, like, just sort of blending in, walking in like you in the place, you know, that could be like a very, that's a very criminal thing. Alright, you grab hold of a box of fish and walk with your head kind of tucked down. Several of the house staff come in and grab some things behind you, and you kind of follow, entering into the kitchen area. There you can see that several people have moved in and out of the cold storage room, and without much trouble, you walk in and place the fish down. You wait for the person to leave, and you're in that room alone, to then quietly move away and sneak out. You are now inside the house. All right. Now, inside the mansion is an opulent ballroom. Red carpets, gothic-looking awnings that create almost this almost like a cathedral-looking area around you. You can see chandeliers hanging high above you, and dinner placement settings being laid out. The staff haven't noticed you, but as you kind of peer into this area, you know that you have to search in order to try and find this person, whoever was responsible. Maybe there's evidence, maybe an office, something with a clear reason as to their involvement with Reese, and why some old noble family want anything to do with of course a scungy band member from the downtown city area. All right. Any butler jackets lying around? Well, there aren't, but you could take a butler out. I mean, don't forget, you are a living taser. I guess this will go into the next question then. Do we want to tase a butler and get disguises? New poll. Don't tase me, bro. Tase butler. Steal clothes. Don't tase butler. Boom. There it is. Nice and easy. Don't tase me, bro. Tase the butler. All right. Very well. Okay, I feel like this is pretty unanimous at the moment. Does anyone... Oh, yeah, there we go. One person doesn't want to tase the butler. Whoever you are, kudos. I've got a question, but don't know how to word it. I don't know how to answer that, Gobo. Only you can answer. Only you can help yourself. It's the butler in chat. Alright. Wait, are we tasing the butler? You are tasing a butler. Or at least you will be in a minute. Did we ever consider from Reese's perspective rather than the attacker's perspective? Not overly. Reese was a band member heading to the gig when his car exploded while he was in its proximity. Reese suffered massive burns, and as far as you know, yeah, like somebody here at the DeMont estate wanted Reese dead. Two butlers in chat detected. The one dislike is the butler. All right. Well, exclamation 2d6 as we attempt to change the game and take ourselves some butler clothes, please. Ladies and gentlemen, make your roll. Exclamation 2d6. Did Reese ever talk much about themselves? No, Reese hasn't really ever spoke. I mean, like in this series, like because it's only been like 5 episodes, Reese hasn't really said much. We know that Reese's mum used to run with the Yakuza because Reese's dad was Kiki's uncle, so we knew about that, but we didn't know anything. We didn't know much about that. Yeah, we knew Reese's. Yeah, we knew about Reese's dad's affiliations. Also, thank you for the follow. Ah, you're so wonderful. I haven't noticed we've had a few follows, so let's give a quick thank you. Oh wow, Itrisuit. I'm gonna say Itrisuit. I'm gonna call you that. And Maddie Bees, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do this. Also, Maddie, if you want, type in exclamation 2d6 and get your roll in. I'll wait. You know, as someone brand new to the channel, yeah, we are playing City of Mist. It is a modern day fantasy TTRPG where you are playing the role of Charlie, who's trying to uncover the mystery of who tried to bomb her band's drummer. She's been granted the power of Nikolai Tesla and has the ability to wield electricity, and we are trying to steal some clothes off a butler in a house where we believe the culprit to be, and we're trying to find evidence of who the culprit is. So exclamation 2d6, and it'll roll you some dice and put you in the running to have your roll count. Hey, Thamior. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. I'll be in and out. Really need to get to bed, but I hope to catch you again. As not played tabletop since high school. Man, it's a long time, dude. And you know what? We run all the time. So thank you for the follow, and hopefully we will see you around. But yeah, feel free to lurk. I love lurks. Lurks are amazing. All right, so I got a 3. So that is 1, 2, 3. Schooly Eye with the 10. All right, so with the 10, Charlie's approached from behind. Pardon me, but I believe that you're not supposed to be in this book. As electricity runs through this guy's body, Charlie eyeballs this dude up and down. They happen to be your size, and Charlie puts on some new clothes. All right. Charlie has managed to steal Butler's clothes. Now, where does Charlie wish to go now? The mansion is quite large, and the grounds are quite full. But But where would you like to investigate? You guys can search anywhere within this 2-story mansion complex. Let me know if someone wants to explore places, and we'll go there. Because there's chances that that we might bump into stuff. And also, we're going to say that you've hidden the body in a cupboard. He's enjoying a nap. Right, can we pick up the butler's paycheck? No, I don't think you can pick up the butler's paycheck. Let's have a quick look around, see if we can find anything useful here, then look for a study. Okay. Looking around the ballroom, there isn't really a great deal of useful materials here. No, I don't imagine anything more than like plates and crockery and the like happen to be anywhere. You can find a cloth, as it were, like just a kind of a rag and stuff, which you can fold and keep. But beyond that, not a great deal. All right. Okay. Can we at least make sure it's not left like he's in the hallway? Yes. No, he is in a thing. Find a study or a library. We didn't tase him to death. No. But I mean, it's still a body when you tase someone. It's like he's unconscious. Let's pretend to dust in interesting places. Yeah, sure. We can do that. Can I pick up some cutlery? Maybe use it as a conductor for electricity later? Sure, not a problem. Let's add some cutlery to our list here. Okay. I'm just gonna call it silverware. Silverware. Which, if you get caught with, will likely have them thinking that you're stealing from them. Alright, but we have some silverware. Alright. Alright. Now the fun bit. I'm going to roll a percentage to see what encounter we come across, as you are looking for the office or study. If we don't use it, we can sell it later. You are stealing from them. Well done. Okay. Alright. Actually, not a bad roll. Okay, so first and foremost, you find yourselves making your way through the corridors of the house. There are several bedrooms in the areas that you look for guests and the like, and they seem to be relatively untouched. As you're walking, you come into contact with what looks to be a rather noble-looking woman. She looks you up and down and says, "Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice you seem a bit lost. Is it your first day here?" Yeah. All right. We are going to try and hide from her. So we're gonna go with a convince check to try and blend in to being a butler. So exclamation 2d6 to see how. Actually, no. Sneak around. We're gonna use sneak. Exclamation 2d6 to sneak. Also, thank you, Bob, for your follow, and thank you, Koba, for the very kind words. Alright, and just for everyone, this is just for you guys. Alright, D&D is for nerds! Yup. Best people in the world. Alright. Actually, D&D isn't for nerds. D&D is for everyone. We like everyone. I've played D&D with rednecks. It is a lot of fun. Alright, this is just for you guys because I love your faces. Don't judge me. This was made very, very quickly. But, guys, Hero Forge. Great. Wonderful stuff. Boom. Look at that. Charlie in a butler outfit. Alright. Yeah. took a little bit, but we got there. Alright. Now. Let's see how we go. I didn't see the bad pun. I'll come back to the bad pun. Let's roll and see how you guys succeeded. 4. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Hester TM with the 7. All right, not bad, not bad. Okay, so 7. What are we gonna add? Why did we steal the math monocle? Because that's how we know we're fancy. We know we're fancy because we have a monocle. All right, let's see. So we're at a 7. I'm going to give us a -1 because we're hostile to rich people. Ooh, all right. So with a 7 getting knocked down to 6, we'd need to use a power token to succeed. Do we want to use a power token to succeed? Yes or no? So 1 for yes, 2 for no. On the use of a power token to succeed on this check to trick her into believing that we're a new member of staff. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Okay, very well. All right. Then we're going to knock that down to 1. Thank you, of course, to our lovely audience members. Can't fail the first encounter. All right. She says... yes, you appear to be lost. Is this your first day? No. Oh, hang on, now I have to do Charlie putting on me, Michael, with a fake accent, in a fake accent. Okay, hold on, let me try this. Alright, now, Charlie's got a bit more of a East London accent. So if I wanted to change it from East London to a British accent... Alright. Okay, well, pardon me, madam, but this is my first day, and I'm still getting used to the surroundings. Whew, that's a tough one. All right. Oh, well, please take all the time you need. It's always good to see new staff members, especially ones so unique. She smiles softly. And looks at both the hair and tattoos on Charlie's head. Oh, but where are my manners? She gestures for her hand forward. I am Lady Dumont. A pleasure. Oh, well, the pleasure's all mine, ma'am. You take the hand, and you kind of kneel, because it's kind of like, I mean, Charlie hasn't grown up with this sort of stuff, so they don't know about how to respond. So Charlie grabs hold of the hand, takes a knee, almost like kneeling before the queen. She then raises one hand to cover her mouth as she chuckles, and she says, "Oh, you are a fascinating one. Well, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, the rooms are getting a bit drafty. Please be sure to open them and air them out before tonight's festivities." Yeah, right, Mum. The code was peacock. Yes. The code was, was peacock. All right. As she turns to walk away, you do notice she is rather opulent, and she does wear a lot of materials. This could be the woman you're looking for, but maybe, maybe not. As she leaves, you continue your search. Going through the various rooms of the guest area, you eventually find yourself in what looks to be a sitting room and library. We need proof before we kill her. Yeah, well, yes. Okay. Now, the library that strolls before you is filled with books that reach the sky. Ask her if she happens to see the peacock in the garden. Sure. Also, Mum, pardon, but, one of the groundskeepers mentioned that they might have seen a peacock in the garden. Huh. Well, that would be fascinating, wouldn't it? She, turns and smiles and, curtsies before leaving. You can make of that what you will. Now, the library itself is massive, with a huge fireplace and a large chair. The chair, however, is definitely not sized for a human. In the chair is a hulking figure. A large and bloated person sits. Yes, quite. He turns and meets your gaze. His eyes, his almost wall-eyed kind of expression kind of meets yours. You there! I don't recognize you. Come closer, that I might. Oh, my apologies. I believed that you might have been a woman. Not at all. My lord? My lord, yes. Yes, mistakes get made all the time. What is your name? My name? Reese, sir. Reese! Yes, good man, Reese, yes. I presume, Reese, that you know who I am? Of course. You are Lord Dumont. He reaches by his side. God damn. He reaches by his side and pulls up an oxygen mask, and he... Yes, I am Lord Month. And, I must say that I've been wondering what has happened to Chester today. Have you seen him? No, my lord. I'm afraid I've not seen Chester today. Lazy, good for nothing. Serves the family for years and still disappoints me. You watch as a servant comes in, a maid, who has with them a silver tray. They wheel it in. He says,
good. Some lunch.
Well, if I will leave you to it, my lord.
Oh, no, come now. You're new to the home. Why not join me for a light snack?
I'm sure I can't. I had a rather big.
Now, you wouldn't be so rude as to turn down the generous offer of your employer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do we want to do? Do we want to join him or come up with an excuse? All right. Now, this guy, to give you a better description, this guy is huge. He is like maybe 7 foot tall with his hunch. So if he were to actually stand upright properly and not be hunched over from his girth, he would likely be like 7.5 to 8 foot tall. I don't want to, but how do we get out of this? I dislike this dude already. Yes, that's true. That's true. He is definitely a very greasy dude. All right, lunchtime. What do we want to do? Join him and talk? All right. Okay, looks like we've got a lot of people for talking up to him. Also, hi Nemo. It is so good to see you. Thank you so much for the subscription. Charlie be looking extra fancy. Yeah, Charlie tased a butler. Looks like one of the people from Little Nightmares. It's true. He does a bit. All right. Yeah. Well, it would be rude for me to decline, wouldn't
Yes.
He looks at the maid, who then lifts up the silver platter, and as they do so, it is a plate filled with raw fish heads. No, I'm not going to. Look, I could go into body horror with it, but I'm not going to. But I'd like for those of you who enjoy body horror to imagine how bad this is. But for those of you who don't enjoy it, let's not gross each other out. Let's enjoy our stay here. And just say that it is still a plate full of fish heads. Now,
what's the matter? This is a delicacy from the Orient that I picked up. It's a type of curry, like they do in the Southeast Asian regions. Some of my favorite.
Okay, yeah, he lifts up one of the heads and places it into his mouth, and just with this sickening, squishy crunch. Will Charlie be fazed by it? Well, probably not by the heads, but more by how he eats them. Like, whole, and he eats them almost like gummy bears, like, and chews with his mouth open. It kind of dribbles over his chin. Thank you for your generous offer, sir. You watch as Charlie reaches down and picks a chunk of the head and eats it. It is incredibly spicy, but oddly delicious. It's got a little bit of like coconut milk in it. It has the curry powders that you expect with it. Some very, very robust, very oriental flavors. There's also an acidity that comes in with it as well. It's actually kind of good.
It's surprisingly delicate, isn't it? Most people are off-put by disgusting things. Yes, but just because one might have untoward opposition. What's the word? An untoward expression doesn't mean they aren't just absolutely luxurious.
He eats another whole fish head. Yes. Speaking of luxurious, I couldn't help but notice there was a peacock in the garden earlier this morning.
A peacock? That is peculiar. Probably escaped from the Pendragon estate. Bloody Pendragons, a lot of them. Wine!
And immediately a person runs in with a silver jug filled with wine, and just sort of pours it down. You watch as he greedily snatches the mug from this person and pours it in himself. He then puts it down and has a huge drink.
Well, if you see the groundskeeper, have him shoot it.
Yes. Yes, my lord. If I might ask a question.
Oh, a question. That is very forward of you. Yes, go on, ask your question.
Well, perhaps in the news you heard of an incident regarding a bombing earlier yesterday?
Yes, there was something or other about that. Yes.
Charlie holds themselves carefully. Damn it! Almost got it the whole way. Charlie whips out the silver knife that they have and holds it behind their back. A Mr. England was involved in that the explosion. I don't suppose you were acquainted in any way.
In England, eh? No, I don't know any England.
Yes, apparently he played for a band of some kind, colloquial band named the Pigeon Wranglers. As soon as Charlie says that, he looks you up and down and he says,
What did you say your name was again?
Reese, my lord.
Well, Reese, if I were you, I wouldn't be asking too many questions while you're enjoying your stay here. You see, there are many secrets in the Dumont home. Some have a tendency to drag skeletons into the closets with them.
Picks up another fish head and yes. Thank you, sir. If I may, I do still have some chores to attend to.
Yes. Why don't you go do that? Many chores left for you, dear.
Charlie takes another piece of the fish head, eats it, and then walks out. All right. leaving the giant behind, Charlie steps out into the hallway and takes a huge sigh. All right. You don't know if that guy was involved. Lord Dumont definitely seems like there's something up with him. But most importantly, he didn't seem to know who Reese was. But he did seem to know who the pigeon wranglers were. We're going to continue looking. And for that, I'm going to need you guys to make an investigation check. So exclamation 2d6 as we continue to look around and see if we can find anything else. Also, hi Vortek, good to see you. We've actually had to take a couple of weeks off, which is why we actually haven't progressed that far in this. But this is the second last episode. Oh, actually, you know what? That does remind me. I should put this up here. Here we go. There it is. Also, people are telling me about the peacock in the garden. Yeah. Alright, let's... Did that work? Maybe that worked. Okay, hopefully it did. And if it did, then I should be able to do this. Boom. There it is. Yay. Okay. This is the book reading fundraiser. There it is. Boom. If we hit that fundraiser, we're going to be doing a reading thing. So yeah, yay. If people want to donate to it, that is, you know. I don't know how to label it. That's the only catch. I wish I could. But I can't label it. So there. All right. So. No, I need to whittle down. It's a boss bar. It's about defeating the boss known as Unable to Read Boss. It's an unable to read lich. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we're going to roll a d8. Come here, d8. Aha, there you are. This mimic is not easy to get stuff out of. Alright, 4. Okay, what's number 4? That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Nemo with a 3. Alright. So, where's the fundraiser? Down the bottom over there. There it is. It's down the bottom. Over in that corner. Boom. A lich tree. I love it. I love it, Mac. Okay. So, with a 3, you begin to explore more. But as you do so, you find a bedroom. It looks to be a child's bedroom. Or a teenager, should I say. You can see that it's filled with what you imagine a rich private school prep girl would probably have in their bedroom. They've got ponies, and they've got like riding club certificates, prizes, and trophies, and the like. And of course, you can see there are lots of school books and the like, and clothes that look crazy expensive. There are even some private school clothes lined up in this big, very opulent-looking cupboard. As you're looking around, you notice that there is something on one of the writing desks in this room. There is... Oh, 4 was School Eye? Sorry, my apologies. Let me just count this again. Vortak was 1. Rita was 2. Vortak was 3. And Nemo is 4. That's how I'm seeing it. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Oh, no. You're right. No, because I read Vortax's bit donation as a thing. Sorry. So, yes. 1 was Redial, 2 was Vortex, 3 was Nemo, 4 was School Eye. Yes. No, you are correct. School Eye is number 8. So, with that... Okay, well, in that case, you, when you find this room, notice, critically, 2 things. Firstly, you notice that there is a hidden compartment in one of the reading desks. Inside that compartment, you see what looked to be some jewelry. Some very expensive looking jewelry. But this doesn't look like just any jewelry. It looks like, I don't know, punk jewelry? Most importantly, you see a flyer for the Pigeon Wranglers. And most importantly still, is you see a picture of all of you. You see Charlie, Reese, Sonia, and Ilya. What the hell? What the hell? You look around, more frantic than before. As you do so, let's change up our vibe here. As you begin to look around, even more frantic than before, pulling at other areas, looking at books and stuff like that, you eventually find a school book. You look around, and you can see that someone has pasted a ton of photos into like the blank pages of themselves during their school year. And you see someone who you otherwise wouldn't recognize were it not for the fact that you see the jewelry in the drawer next to you. What the actual hell? This can't be right. No, something's got to be wrong here. She'd never do that. This can't be! You drop the photo to the ground. And the person in the photo, riding a horse, wearing the full equestrian gear, you know, like the riding crop, the hat, the vest and all of that, is Sonia, one of your band members. Next to her, standing beside the horse that she is riding, is Lord and Lady Dumont. No. Sonia's parents, no, they're... no, they live downtown. They work in the offices. I mean, there's no way. No, all right. So for those of you who don't know, Sonia, which I'm just getting the picture for that now. Sonia is your bass guitarist. There she is. Alright, this is Sonia. There we go. Boom. Alright. Charlie is blown back. You realize you've never met Sonia's parents or family before. You've always hung out at malls or in just on the street. You've never actually been to her house. There's no way. She wouldn't be involved in this. Did her parents do this? Why? I mean, that's a bit excessive, isn't it? And I mean, poor Reese, he didn't deserve that. We're in immediate danger, 100%, for whoever got Kiki to look out for signals. It's very true. But did she know parents were just trying to scare her into coming home or something nefarious? Was the fancy lady from earlier the mother? Yes, fancy lady from earlier was the mother. Was there City of Mist last week? No, there wasn't a City of Mist last week. Or the week before, actually. So, here's what... so to recap this thing last week. You were looking for the person who had planted a bomb, who blew up Reese. You found out it was someone tied to the Dumonts. You don't know who or why, but it seemed as though the person who bought the bomb was Lady Dumont, the mom. Maybe. If it wasn't Lady Dumont, there is one other female member of the Dumont family, which you realize now is Sonia, who is your bassist for your own band. Alright. Gonna go find the lady and ask questions? Alright. You begin to head out as quickly as you can. Making your way towards and trying to find Lady Dumont, you see her in the garden. You approach her from behind. Let's see, where is she? There she is. Boom. All right. Don't forget to take the evidence. Yep. All right. You take the portrait. You take the band poster, and you take. I mean, let's say you take some of the jewelry as well. As you make your way, Kiki is waiting outside the estate because she has trouble sneaking in. You take it out into the garden. There. No, they are not the Capulets. There you see her sitting, and as you approach, she seems to notice the attitude that you have walking up. Well, my dear, you seem to be in a bit of a hurry. How can I? Charlie slams the poster and the photos onto the table. Yeah, look. Cut the act. You know exactly who I am, alright? I mean, you've seen my face. What'd you make me look like a bloody idiot in there, eh? Acting all high and mighty. Well, you seem to have gone to so much effort sneaking into my house. I kind of figured that if you'd managed to steal from someone quite wealthy, you might give up this big charade of trying to become a real musician. Your eyes go wide. You take off the monocle and you throw it to the ground. It smashes. Real musician. Listen, love, I don't know who you think you get off, where you get off telling me that I'm not a real musician, alright? I'm busting my ass off. Less spooky, please. Let's get some. Let's get some music going here. Get some Charlie theme music. I don't have Charlie theme music, but you know, we can try. See, how's this look? Not the monocle. There. 'Cause, 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 Not really. Let's see. What about... Oh, actually, you know what? I got just the thing. Let's try this one. Yeah? Is this actual music? Am I actually having music? No? Hey, thank you, Kobo, for the $5. Much appreciated. I will put that up in just a moment. I mean, look, all I want is some, like, actual good music. Alright, let's try this one. Last one. Just want to set a mood. Is that so hard? This wasn't it. Alright, listen here, sweetheart. I've had it up to here. You've got moxie, kid, but I can't let you hang around my house anymore. Not while Mickey the Finn is here. Mickey the Finn? Yeah, Mickey the Finn. He's looking for you. And he's nothing but trouble. God damn it. Alright. Okay, this'll do. Alright. I got this. Alright. Listen. I don't know where you get off trying to tell me what real music is, okay? You might sit here in your ivory tower thinking that you're some sort of special whatever git. Real music comes from the art. And I don't know what you think you know about it. But you were the one behind it all. You're the one what done in Reese. Well, if done in means to kill your young friend, then you're sorely mistaken, my dear. I'm not about to believe that Sonia was responsible. Oh, no. I definitely was the one who ensured that your friend had a happy accident, but as far as I can understand, he's still alive and kicking. I made that particular order so that her friend would understand that I wouldn't appreciate his presence any further in my daughter's life. You wouldn't appreciate his presence in her... I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna smack you right in your goddamn mouth. I'm gonna make sure that that blue lipstick ain't lipstick no more and just turn you black and bloody blue. Oh, come now. Look, I wanted to send a message that was clear that my daughter was off limits. And she might find this sudden fling entertaining, but the Dumonts do not treat such things so lightly. And young Reese, well, he wouldn't listen to reason. Oh, yeah? Yeah? Well, how about this for some reasoning? Alright. I'm seeing a lot of calls for smacking her in the face. Does anyone not want to hit this woman? Just saying. So Sonia and Reese have a thing. Yeah, this is the first time Charlie's hearing about it. But it seems as though because Sonia and Reese were having a thing, Sonia's mum wanted to send a message. I don't treat people hurting my friends lightly. And smack. All right. Let's give her a smack. Time for a haymaker. Okay. We're gonna hit her with the going toe to toe. All right. Exclamation 2d6, and let's give this girl a clobber. Now, keeping in mind, guys, we also do have an extra 2 power tokens that we can use. which I'm going to throw in right there. Where's my clues? There it is. 2 power tokens. So thank you for that, Korba. All right. Coolest guide in my roll today. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pick me, pick me. Well, let's see if the dice pick you. That is 6. So that is where we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Korva with a 3. Unfortunate. So you go and you slap her across the face, which does connect. And as it does, you immediately hear the sounds. Instead of like of flesh getting hit, like, you know, you hear the from the smack, you hear the sound of a bell. As the bell rings, your ears start to basically ache, and you're trying to hold on to it. We're going to give you a new status. I'm going to call it the For Thee. That'll actually be on 3. All right. You know the guns? Alright, these are really cool. I love these bells. For whom the bell tolls. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Alright. Now. Lady Dumont turns to face you. And you notice that her face seems to have sort of some of the makeup has smudged. And there is like almost like this gray skin under the under her makeup, almost like steel. And with the sound of the ringing, you hear a thunderous noise coming from inside. As Lord Dumont arrives as well.
My dear, is everything all right? I heard your distress and came forthwith to assist.
Yes, darling. It appears as though one of Sonia's guests seems to be ill-mannered, ill-tempered, and does not know or understand their place.
Oh, this is most troubling news, my dear. What do you think we should do with her?
At this point, Charlie takes a defensive stance. Well, we've already taken care of one of Sonia's vices. I see no harm in taking care of another. Come, my dear. Let's put to rest this ugly business once and for all.
Yes. Let us do just that.
And you watch as he reaches up and yells out at the top of his lungs.
Sonia! sanctuary.
You hear the sounds of a bell chiming high in the air. And as you hear it, you hear that the wife who has opened up her mouth suddenly let loose the sound of the echo. Waves of sonic energy erupt outwards and surround the estate as a magical shield is placed around the entire compound. The birds seem to be unable to enter and fly out. The Demonts both look at Charlie. Alright, look, enough of this. I've had it up to here. I came here for one thing and one thing only. To make sure whoever harmed Reese gets what's coming to them. And now that I've done that, you watch as Charlie kind of pulls up their sleeves. I'm gonna make sure that you know and you pay for what you've done. Charlie reaches into a bush and pulls out her guitar. And as she does, Charlie begins to play. Lightning begins to coalesce around Charlie's fingertips. The two Demonts begin to look at the slowly gathering energy. It seems as though our guest has some talents of her own, my dear. Such a waste she uses them on music. A waste? Oh, you guys don't know when to let up, do you? If you want to do this the hard way, let's go. And as you begin to play, you watch as the sound of the music begins to shoot lightning from around you. We are going to try, because I can hear a lot of people calling out for Kiki. Kiki is on the other side of this barricade. We can see Kiki like punching against the barricade trying to get in. But Charlie is now going to try and break in. So, exclamation 2d6 as Charlie is going to try and overload the barrier and destroy it so that Kiki can come in. Exclamation 2d6. You watch as the lightning nice. I'm seeing some great rolls here, guys. All right. All right. All right, we're locked in. Let's see what we go with. If we fail, can we juice it? You could juice it. Because I think we still have one juice left from... Oh, no, we don't have any juice left. We used it. Alright, here we go. We are seeing the same rolls. That is a 1. Who's number 1? Redial with a 9. Manipulate electricity. More potent in wet and stormy weather. And you're going to use your electromagnetic shield to disrupt the barrier. So the EMP is literally going to try and short it out. So, as you start to fire upwards. The Dumont look up and watch the barricade collapse. And just in time, actually, you know what? No, you should be in front. I don't know why you're in the back. There we go. All right. Just in time for Kiki to rush in. And you watch as the two Dumonts look at the two of you. And they both look.
Well, my dear, seeing as these young people like their rock and roll, what say we show them what real music looks like?
And you watch as the two pairs stand off. And that is where we're going to leave today's session. All right. It is a headbanger, and we will come back next week to conclude this City of Mist short story adventure with an epic rocking battle between, of course, the Dumonts and, of course, the Kiki and Charlie. This will be an amazing battle, which I'm very quickly going to just throw these people here just so I don't have to do it next week. But yeah, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We hope you guys enjoyed today's session. It was a lot of fun. Also, I can see our dear friend Mr. Ools has joined us as well. Guys, if you love apocalypse games, there's a really good one out there called Maximum Apocalypse, which is done by a very, very good friend of us and the channel. So maybe we'll do some Maximum Apocalypse when we get a chance to as well. So there you go. All right, guys. In the meantime, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This has been an absolute treat. What is going to happen next week? We'll find out. We're going to keep working on our little fundraiser there. So once we hit the $100 mark, which we're $94 away, once we hit the $100 mark, guys, we are going to purchase and read. We're going to do a DAG read, which will be after the City of Mist game. So yay, there you go. That'll be a lot of fun. So calm, thank you guys for hanging out. Much up, Dak. Don't be so calm right now. Look, I have to be calm and centered. No, it's not. Man, I'm so hyped. You have no idea. Ending on cliffhangers. Okay, this is just this isn't Dak getting real yet, right? But here, listen, right? Okay, ending on cliffhangers every week has me so hyped. Every game I do it in, doesn't matter if it's a Patreon game or this game, I can't sleep for another 2 hours after my sessions because I'm so jazzed. So I'm here right now. I'm just I just want to do the fight. I just want to have the battle. I want to do the thing because I've got so many cool abilities, so many cool powers. I figure you guys, does anyone want to take a crack at who the Dumonts are? If you want to, you can as well. As far as who's giving them powers, do feel free to do so. And if you want to, come check out the Discord where you can talk about all the cool things City of Mist related. Yeah, there you go. That's an RP high. It's definitely an RP high. Same as with my Hunter game. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. There's also the Beta Red as well, which is another very, very cool game. Tons of cool games. And go check out, go follow Hero 170's channel. Let me do a quick shout out here. Boom. Go check it out because usually whenever there's new products or new things to show off, you can go find them over there. Yeah. Was the rat the Pied Piper? Is one of the Pied Piper's rats, but yeah. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna go and raid someone because that's what we do. We love to support each other. We love to celebrate each other, and we are gonna go and raid Mandari because every time I raid someone who is not Mandari, they're not online. So we're going to go raid Mandari. That's what we're going to do. So, thank you very much, everyone. We hope that you had a wonderful day. My name has been Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. You can find me here all the time, so be sure to hit that follow button. Come check us out. We're going to be doing Curse of the Crimson Throne tomorrow. However, a little caveat is I have a termite inspector coming in to come and do my house, and they might have to turn off the power, so we might have to cut short. I don't know. I have to find that out. But yeah, be sure to check those out. And then let's see, what's the date? Oh, actually, is it next week? No, not next week, but the week after. We're gonna be starting a new show on With the Mercs of Mischief. Yeah, so be sure to keep your nose out for that. Actually, you know what? Let me give you a link. I'm gonna give you a link real quick. Go check out this link. If you check out this link, I'll consider it a personal favor, because this is just so much fun. There we go. Boom, there, and there. Yeah. If you go and watch that video, I will count it as a personal favor for me. Thank you so much. That is my next character for the new series, so be sure to check it out. All right. Take it easy, guys. We'll catch you next time. Till next time, game hard or die trying. Bye, everyone.